It's day 7 and I cannot believe how much you have grown. Like, this is incredible, you guys. Like, seriously, I am smiling from ear to ear every single day when I'm clicking on your URL, on your post, and seeing what you're doing. I'm seeing more of you in my newsfeed as I do a little scroll here and there. And I'm so incredibly proud of the content and value and the fun that you're putting out there. So let's talk about day 7. Day 7 is like, let's wrap this week up, right? But you have people watching you that might not have asked you what you've done or asked, would it be for me? They might not have asked about your service or product. But here's the deal. I know for a fact on Sundays, my friends who are not entrepreneurs are dreading the next day. Do you agree? I think we all can agree on that. So on Sundays, I like to theme it Success Sundays. Sunday Success, however you want to say it. But I focus my content on inspiring those that are not on their own entrepreneur journey or are not believers yet. They're still super skeptical. My focus is to talk to them, to inspire them, to create a little curiosity and maybe Google some stuff because they're not ready to ask me yet. But I want to talk to them about, planning with purpose. Maybe it's like, it's Sunday. I'm excited to start my week. I'm planning out my week. I know what I'm going to do and the time freedom I'm going to give myself being in the summer, right? Or the time freedom that I have now. So when I time block because my own business owner, I'm going to be able to do, like you're planning, you're excited for the week, like, right? You don't want to be braggish. No, nobody likes a bragger, but people want to live the life you're living because they're thinking about going back to their job tomorrow morning and having to do the do for somebody else versus to do the do for themselves. So how can you inspire, impact them to think about entrepreneurship without throwing it down their throat, without bragging? This one's tough, right? But I guarantee you, the people you have got their attention all week long are the people you're talking to. They're the people that want more for themselves. They want more for their families. They want more. But they feel stuck, not enough, inadequate, not smart enough, right? All those things that at one time, or maybe today, we're saying to ourselves as entrepreneurs. So how are you going to impact and inspire them on this awesome day 7? The other thing I like to do with Sundays is, it's a day of rest. It's a day of gratitude. It's a day, if you're, celebrate faith, it's that day for me. So Sunday is kind of like I'm all about inspiring, impacting people on Sunday. I want to get them excited for the week ahead. I want to make them dream a little bit. I want to help them create a vision of what it could be like and what it will be like. That's what I focus on day 7. Your day 7, your theme may be different, and I encourage you to have your own themes because we're all different people. We're all sharing a different message. We're all in this to be successful and grow our networks through social media. So do you. Always do you. Okay, so tip number 1 for today is don't forget the other 6 tips. The other 12 tips, I did 2 a day. They're all important. It's all part of the recipe. It's all part of the equation if you're a math person. It is all important to have when you are doing your content creation, whether it's a post, whether it's a story, whether it's a video. It is so important. So tip number 1 is don't leave anything out. It can be so simple and powerful, but don't forget about all the recipe, because it won't taste good if you miss that one ingredient. That one ingredient's not gonna taste very good. That's my first tip. Don't get lazy. That's really what it means. If I can be real with you, here's the next tip, is to always be you. Show up every single day as you. Don't copy and paste somebody else. Guess what? You're not them. You're not. And your network will see right through it. Those people you're talking to will go, that's weird. Because they know it's not you. Show up, be you, do you, and guess what? That's gonna grow your future. I promise you that. The day I said no more doing what didn't feel right to me, what wasn't who I was the day I took a stand for my future. It was a day that I said, that might work for them, but that doesn't work for me because that's not who I am. Was the day my social media and my network exploded. Did it happen like on a day? No. Let's just be honest here. But because people were able to see who I was, the authentic Natasha, the vulnerable Natasha, the true, the real, the raw, that is when my influence increased. That is when people started to share my content and their friends became my friends. That is when other people in this industry are like, she's got good stuff. Why? Because they got to know me, they got to like me, and they began to trust me. Because I showed up as who I was and I shared a message that meant a lot to me. And you could hear that passion, that authenticity, and that vulnerability in every single thing that I put out there. It's not all about the highlight reel. It's about being real. That is the biggest tip I can give you in creating content and increasing your influence, increasing your know, like, and trust, which ultimately leads to the biggest momentum, biggest shift of your business. I am incredibly proud of you. I know this 7 days wasn't easy. Neither are the next 7 weeks, the next 7 months. You're going to lose a little momentum. You're gonna maybe miss a few days. You're gonna be like, I don't have it in me today to do a post. It's cool. But every single day is a new day. It's a new beginning. It's a new you. Able to show up and impact on purpose and truly begin to live the life that you dream of, that you deserve, and that you're worthy of. I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, spending the last 7 days with me, last 7 days of growing with me, the last 7 days being open to change and trusting the process. Now I beg you, I ask you to trust the process from this day forward. Trust the process. I promise the gold is there. I promise it. It is. But are you going to show up, work hard, take time, provide value, encourage, celebrate, ask the questions, call to actions? Are you gonna do to get the get that you're worthy of? With that, I hope to see you on the next challenge. I am honored to be here with you today and honored to be with you on the next challenge. Have an awesome day. Congratulations. You rocked it out. And don't forget, it's so important. This is my only ask for me, is to please fill out the survey that is going to be sent to you, because that feedback helps me become a better version of me, deliver better quality content for you, and to just truly see where I might do something different. What might I do different on the next challenge? So I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate your hard work. And with that, have an awesome day.